Today we're going to be listening to the album Golden by JUNG KOOK for the first time ever. Now this one has been a long time coming. It's probably been one of the most requested album reactions that I've had, and honestly there was no way we weren't going to do it. Now we've already reacted to the music videos for Standing Next to You, 3D and 7, so we won't be putting them in this video, but we're going to be going through the rest of that bad boy. Guys, let me know, what is your opinion on this album? Where does it rank for you when it comes to all of the solo works? Like, is it one of the better albums? Let me know. Also, let me know what you think of his style, and also because he brought out the new song recently, Never Let Go, which we also reacted to. Where do you think that compares? Do you think it would make it onto this album? Let me know. Now, if you are into these album reactions, I do have the full uncut versions of them available over on Patreon. We've also got Jimin's Face EP, the first 2 BTS albums. We're doing all of those in chronological order as well, so that's exciting. We've done RM's latest album, we've done some ATEEZ as well, and we've got so much more planned. So if you want to join that, the link to that is down in the description below. You'll also get to see all of the Run BTS episodes, live performances, blocked YouTube videos, and more. You can even request your own reactions, so come and join us. Also, let me know, what other albums would you like to see me react to? Let me know down in the comments below. But guys, with that said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get it. Okay, I'm so excited to see what the rest of this album is like, because those singles, oh, that voice. It's that soft whispering almost, you know. It's like he's singing it loosely, you know. Oh. Oh, he's a joke. God damn it, dude. I think JUNG KOOK's a freak of nature, man. He is singing in a language that is not native to him, and it sounds better than almost anything you can hear these days. His voice is unbelievable. Oh, the way that bounces around. Oh, dude, he's bouncing along those lines. Hi-hat coming in. Well, not the hi-hat, the little ride. It's really cool because he kind of went kind of calm, you know, when he was singing kind of loosely, almost kind of like not whispering, but kind of like breathy, to almost like picking up the tempo. It was bouncing along. That's a really good shape up. And then he goes back into that kind of like chorusy, kind of like low key thing, almost lo-fi. So sick. Good thing about this is you'll never need to worry about lyrics because it's so easy, that hook, you know. He's really good at that. He did that with Never Let Go as well. And that bass in the background is so spacey because you can hear his echo. Very spacious. What kind of genre is that? Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, dude, if you listen to this with headphones on, the production in the background, there's so many little things you would pick up. It's so sick. Oh, dude, and the muffled vocals. This was good. This has always been an album that I've been very looking forward to getting into, especially after we heard the singles. And you kind of wonder, like, what are those kind of like album tracks gonna sound like, you know? Is it just gonna be the singles were like clearly far ahead and better, and then the others were just kind of like track fillers, album fillers? No. Oh, I get such Justin Timberlake vibes with him. Oh, oh, you know it. Oh, dude. Dude, this could have been a single. This is so nice. I get strong Justin Timberlake vibes here, and I think it suits him really well. I said the same thing on 3D as well, because he's got that ability to sing, of course. But we know from some of his, especially earlier BTS stuff, we know that he can rap as well. And I'm not saying that he's rapping here, but he's kind of doing flow-like singing at times, and it works with him so well. Oh, those harmony backups in the background. I'm a sucker for harmonies, especially him. Oh, it's so simple musically, but it's genius. He's harmonized that flow. Oh, this is just genuinely an exhibition in incredible singing. He's obviously not going crazy with high notes and stuff like that, but it's the harmonization and just getting the tones right. It's so good. And just remember, he's not doing this in Korean either. Unbelievable. Ah, he's a freak of nature, man. Oh. Now he's flexing on us with those vocals, man. The vibrato too. And we're bringing it down, that lo-fi guitar. This man, honestly, people kept saying to me, like, he's kind of like the king of pop. And I was like, maybe it was a joke reference because Standing Next to You was very MJ kind of inspired, but maybe not. I also get kind of Ed Sheeran vibes on this as well, like with the vocal start, especially that chorus and the guitar kind of line. It's really good. Man, those songs you just don't want to ever end. That's one of them. That song for me is the definition of one of those songs that's like, it never got a single or a video or anything like that, but it was like one of the better tracks. Like personally, I think that that track was just as good as some of the singles. I think Standing Next to You is on a planet of its own, but I think that's just as good as 7 in my opinion. 3D, I think there's just a version with just Jung Kook and it doesn't have Jack Harlow on it. I think that would be exceptional. I've not listened to that, but the idea of that would be exceptional because I really like that song. I think Jack Harlow kind of maybe, it wasn't my favorite bit, you know, it was a bit uninspired, I thought, with the vocal, with the lyrics that, you know, that he brought in. But that track, my God, could have been released as a single. Oh, it's so soft. Like his vocals is very relaxed sounding. So this has got a person called DJ Snake on it. Oh, dude. All right, let me set the scene. You're in a store, you're looking around some clothes. This is the sort of thing that you're hearing whilst you're browsing the clothes. Am I right? Jung Kook's telling me he loves me, guys. Just saying. Are you jealous? Oh, the production is really nice. Oh, I love that lyric, man. Oh, nice play on the verse before. This is really interesting. I don't know whether this is kind of like about the relationships that you have with people when the lights are on versus how you are when you're on your own together. Hoping like, I really get along with this person. I really hope that this is real and it's not kind of like faked for this environment, whether that's on social media, on film, whatever it is. That's a really interesting concept, and I don't really think that you don't really hear about that getting touched on, especially music anymore, but it would obviously be so relevant to someone like Jung Kook. I'm not sure if that is what this is about, but that's the impression that I get. Dude, I've noticed he makes quite short songs as well. They're very pop, like very, very well made. Like it's very well executed, you know, mega optimized for that catchiness, that pop godliness. That's that lo-fi outro almost. Yeah, this was a banger. Yeah, that was a really, really nice, well executed song. Decent feature as well. I think it kind of suited him there too. Low-key didn't think that the DJ in the album was going to be one of the better features, in my opinion, obviously. Oh, that voice. I wish you went behind my back. Dude, that's really interesting. So he's obviously talking about pain, and I'm assuming this is a breakup between him and someone, but saying, I almost wish that you had hurt me in the way that would hurt the most, you know, like kissing someone else or going behind my back. But when you say you wished, it means they didn't. So I'm gonna hate you. I'm gonna hate you. Ooh. You never were. Right. This is that old age thing, you know, if you want to, you know, if you want to break up with someone and you want to help them get over you quickly, end it by being horrible so the lasting thing of them is they're glad and they got out of it, you know. This is the opposite of that. Almost wishing that you were hurt so you had the tools to get over it, but it's over anyway and you don't have those feelings. So does that mean that he's still in love with them? We weren't perfect, but we came close. Dude, just the piano on its own. Okay, so he was overthinking it. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is all making sense. Yeah, this is actually quite sad. You know, if someone breaks up with you or it's over and it was almost perfect, like he said, and they didn't actually do anything wrong, it's gonna let you sit there with feelings that maybe you fucked up, or that you ruined it, you wasted it. You know, he said he put all of their pain under a microscope, so maybe that means there were small little problems here, but he made them out to be bigger than they were, and that kind of pushed them apart, which is a waste. That harmony. We're not worthy. This is getting playlisted. Oh, the melody with the piano. That might have been one of the most vulnerable things I've heard from him. I love it when you get these mega stars that have so much, you know, that everything that they do is over analyzed, everything is like a story, but yet they can still be vulnerable and talk like an actual human. That was some of his most beautiful performances, and we know that he can go crazy high ranges, do everything, but the fact that it was just the emotion coming through there, nothing else. He didn't need to do anything else. That's real musicianship.
Same back roads, switching lanes, winter's cold.
That doesn't even sound like him. There, unless it was a vocal effect. Oh. Dude, that threw me off. Let me know, did you guys get confused and think, is there a feature here or something else? Or was it actually a vocal effect? Or was he just singing in a different range there? I'm really not sure. Oh, the delayed way the music came in. Oh. Oh. So good. I'm just going to put it out there. This is one of the best solo records I've heard when it comes to K-pop so far. I feel like he's so refined and so well made for it. Is this his first album? Because if it is, holy shit. Bit more power coming out here. Dude, he is flexing his vocal range in this one. Dude, so good. I am such a fan of what he's doing here. All of these songs, he's kind of been able to flex different things that he does. And even when he's not like really flexing, he's got the vocal choice and lyrical choice and hook choice so on point that it's effortless. Man, I tell you what, I hate to make it about BTS, but I really am looking forward to future BTS now. Because now that they've gone off and done such incredible solo works, and all really grown as musicians, it just makes me so excited to see what the hell, when you're gonna put those geniuses back together, what the hell are you gonna have? I love the way that the track comes in half a beat late. Oh, the cutout. And the production, all the ethereal noises. Dude, there is so much going on here, man. It's actually a treat to listen to. I'm absolutely just feeling spoiled right now. I think all of these could have been a music video. The only one maybe not like is maybe Hate You, which is weirdly enough like one of my favorite ones so far, but maybe it's not like a big radio pop friendly kind of song because it's so low tempo and whatnot. I mean, not to say that that can't happen. We've seen cases of it where it's those have been some of the biggest hits, you know, James Blunt, Daniel Bedingfield, they can exist. But when you're sitting on songs like Standing Next to You and stuff like that, of course, you know. Too sad to dance. Okay.
Last week I found a message in a bottle. It's like go home, ain't nobody love you no more. I can't disagree.
I can't disagree. That's heartbreaking.
Cause I'm way too sad to dance. I'm way too sad to dance.
Do you know what I really think is almost like a hallmark of JUNGKOOK is the way he likes to use repetition in his lines? He loves to repeat lines, and it makes it sound like maybe that's lazy or whatever. No. It's genius because it means that the listener can sing along. They can, if it's your first time hearing it, you already become familiar with the song instantly. It's an ultimate hook.
Cause I got too caught up, my friends agree, a broken heart and nobody, and that's why I'm too sad.
I love the juxtaposition of this. It's a sad song.
By the
but it sounds positive.
Coming back and I should have known, and that's why I'm too sad to dance.
Oh,
That's why I'm too sad to dance.
that was so good. Literal. I say this about Blackpink a lot of the times because they do actual repetition with vocal sounds. You know, rum pa pum pa pum pum, do 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 do. And he's kind of doing the same thing here, and it really helps that verse. It works as percussion, but it also is an easy line for people to get in and just repeat that. It makes it more memorable.
But you said you've heard it all before.
Oh man, this is like a song about rejection almost. Like,
'Cause I'm way too sad,
my heart kind of breaks for him listening to this one, man.
and that's
Oh man, this makes me sad. I feel like a lot of this album is quite tragic almost. Like someone so beautiful, talented, incredible as Jungkook, and he's telling you these stories about how he feels, you know, kind of not right, whether that's splitting up from somebody, not feeling a place in the world, or not being good enough. I love seeing this vulnerable side to him.
So I called up my pops last night and said by the morning light, you won't need no romance. Walk that walk alone and talk that talk, you know, 'cause you don't need no one to dance.
Oh, I love that. Dude, that was beautiful. That last line turned the whole song around. Oh, that is so beautiful, dude. What a line. I hope that that's real and not written, you know. That might have been my favorite part of the whole album, you know. It's not my favorite song. I really liked it. But that line, it just kind of like filled me with such warmth. And I don't know if it's because I'm a new dad, you know. I've got a boy who's just turning 7 months soon. And to think of a father being able to say something that can kind of complete your child in the way that he expressed that he felt going to his pops, that touches me.
Tell me, am I ever gonna feel again? Tell me, am I ever
Oh.
gonna heal again? Ring,
Dude,
ring, ring, say
this voice.
cheers. Got a shot glass full of tears.
He could just do a whole album of him just sat at a piano. Now, I don't know if he's playing the piano, whatever, but it works so well for his vocal style and his voice because he's so soft that he's very delicate. He's like a flower. Now we know he has range of power. We know this, but he's not, he's using other tools, and that kind of like, that kind of soft, breathy kind of, not monotone, but it's kind of like a calming, like very calm way of singing. So beautiful.
The life of the party, for the touring a body.
Dude.
Till I'm driving 100.
Damn.
With my hands off the wheel, just to see how I feel. Tell me, am I ever gonna feel again?
Oh,
Tell me, am I
that's such a great
ever
vocal
again?
line.
I got all these diamonds running down my face, and I ain't letting none of them go.
Diamonds meaning tears, right? That's incredible. Dude, I love that. That felt almost euphoric, almost in the way of singing. The way it just went to those big vocal lines, those O's. It felt like a release because everything was all down here and it felt like it was gonna explode at some point, and that, oh, so good.
The heartbeat looks swallow. This emotion a bottle.
What wordplay here.
Stuck in a permanent season. We both know you're the
Dude, he's so good with his words, man. Proper wordsmith.
I got all these diamonds running down my
This is a really, I think this is the last track on the album. This is how you close it. Oh, so good, man. I love that line. I got all these diamonds running down my face and I ain't letting any of them go to waste. Honestly, this was a fantastic experience.
like chasing after the
Oof.
sun, making me fall in love.
Well done, Jungkook. Unbelievable. And you have to think as well, you've still got the 3 singles as well that would have been included in that album. Honestly, that is a solid, incredible album. And I'm actually so glad that we finally checked it out because obviously the singles that he's got, there were a lot more pop. But on there, I felt like there was a lot more kind of alternative pop, a lot more like kind of vulnerability, a lot more vocal ranging, like kind of songs. This was fantastic. Guys, let me know, what are your top 3 tracks on this album? And out of the songs that weren't a single, if you could could make any one of them a single, which one would you choose? Now, of course, these videos have to get edited for YouTube because they just get blocked. So if you do want to see the full uncut versions of these albums, I do have a Patreon. The link to that is down in the description below. You get to see all of the other albums that we're doing, like BTS, solo member stuff, and other groups as well. Plus stuff like Run BTS, live performances, blocked YouTube videos, all sorts of stuff, and way before they hit YouTube. And you can even request your own reactions. The link to that is down in the description below. But guys, let me know which album do you want to see me react to next. Let me know down in the comments below. But guys, I'll see you next time. Peace.